Hello and welcome to this next meditation on breath focus by Coach Darling. Find a comfortable seat, either sitting on a cushion or a mat, or lying down with your arms by your side, feet flopped out to the sides. All you want to make sure is that your back is nice and straight, whether you are supported, don't slouch, or let go of the posture. And when you're ready, gently close down your eyes and take a deep inhale breath through the nose. And then open your mouth and sigh the breath out. Again, taking a deep inhale breath in through the nose. And then opening your mouth and sighing the breath out. And now just allowing the breath to fall naturally in and out of the nose. Feel this cool, cold stream of air moving in through the nostrils. And noticing the warm stream of air leaving the nostrils on the exhale breath. And deeply tune into the full cycle of this breath from the beginning. As you inhale all the way through, notice that there's a pause between the in-breath to the out-breath. And then feel that stream of air all the way out, right to the end of the exhale. Again with a micro pause before you inhale again. And just notice this full cycle. If there's any breaks, you want to just smooth out the stream of air, so make it slow and intentional. Smooth and slow inhale breath, the smooth and slow exhale breath. And if your mind begins to jump around, getting caught up in thoughts, feelings or sensations, just gently bring your awareness back to the present moment, beginning again at the start of the inhale breath, following the full cycle all the way through to the end of the exhale. With your eyes closed, gently take your awareness down to your nostrils. Slow down the inhale and watch every part of the inhale breath. Once you get to the top of the breath, hold it for a few moments and notice what the body does. Exhale the breath slowly through the nose as you keep your eyes focused on this point of your nose. Notice what effect the exhale breath has as the body softens and relaxes. Breathing in with your eyes closed, but your focused awareness is on the tip of your nose, both the inhale and the exhale breath. Feel as though each stream of air in and out, you are breathing into this one tip point on the end of your nose. And then gently let that focus dissolve, let it go. And just allow your breathing to fall back into its natural rhythm, beginning at the start of the inhale breath, all the way to the end of the exhale breath. Now bringing your awareness to the moment of pause. On your next inhale breath, breathing into the top of the breath. As you get to the top, notice the pause between the inhale breath to the exhale breath. Exhale all the way to the end of the exhale and notice the pause. Just becoming aware of these small spaces, these ledges between the in-breath to the out-breath, where it's just a moment of nothingness. Breathing in and breathing out. And gently letting that focus go. Allow your breath to just return to its natural rhythm, breathing in and breathing out from the start of the in-breath to the end of the exhale breath. And on this next inhale breath, I want you to imagine expanding the space behind your heart. Imagine there was an imaginary balloon, and on each inhale breath, gently inflating that balloon a little bit more with each round of breath. Feel that each inhale is increasing the space behind the heart a little bit more. Gently breathing in and inflating that imaginary balloon a little more each time. On your next round of inhale, breathe in deep, and when you get to the top of this breath, filling your balloon to the fullest, hold the breath, and then open your mouth and sigh the breath out with all the air pushed out of the balloon. Then just return to your natural rhythmic breathing. And just notice if there are any subtle changes in the body. Tune into the sensations, to your heart beating. Maybe there's a tingling. Maybe there's a sensation of space around the chest and the heart. Just notice these spaces and allow yourself to just be with the focus of your breath, breathing in and breathing out. If your mind has wandered into thinking or thoughts, distracted by sensation or feeling in the body, gently allowing yourself to come back to this present moment of the breath, starting at the beginning of the inhale and watching the full cycle right through to the end of the exhale breath. And as we move to the end of this meditation, we're going to do 3 rounds of counted breath. So on my cue, I will count you for an inhale breath, and we'll count you for an exhale breath. Wherever you are in your breathing cycle, breathe out all the way, right till the end of the exhale. And then inhale slow and steady for 6 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And open your mouth. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One last round. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And open your mouth and exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Closing your mouth and just returning to a natural rhythmic breath. Let it fall into its own rhythm. And just notice if you can find a sense of calm in your mind and in your body. Notice that simply focusing on the breath has allowed your mind and body to fully relax. Enjoy this moment of space and calm. And then when you're ready, take a deep inhale breath all the way to the top. Open your mouth and sigh the breath out. One last time, taking the breath in right to the top, and then open your mouth and sigh the breath out. Gently blink open your eyes and just take a moment to sit. We all began with a breath, the first thing you ever did. You had to take a breath no matter how scary and unfamiliar it felt to do so. Consciously focusing on your breath is the epitome of self-care throughout our lives. Breath is the starter and the sustainer. Breathing is the best medicine. Not only does it keep us alive, it can also interrupt negative thought patterns, bring new vitality to needy body parts, encourage deep sleep, calm quaking nerves, and infuse the brain with energy and power. The best thing you can do for yourself when you notice that you are barely breathing is to take a few deep, cleansing breaths. Noticing the breath is the most mindful thing we can do throughout the day. Thank you for joining me for this meditation, and I'll see you in our next meditation. Namaste, Prosperity Queens.